Michigan Nation, it's your boy TJ Ronin. You can find me on the socials at TJ_Ronin. In Michigan landed none other than the number one player in the transfer portal. Yes, him, Yaxel Lendeborg, as I hinted at just a few days ago. We also talked about Thursday on the call-in show. I let you guys know that Michigan has made an aggressive offer for a very important player. We talked about it a little bit. I didn't want to throw the name out there out of respect to the situation, but I told you connect the dots if you look at it. But yes, the Queen has been, in fact, activated, boys. A little behind the scenes, Dusty May reached out to the Ellisons and said, you know what, I want to go after this guy. Some things were made, some phone calls were happening. This was a Michigan Kentucky battle, and Michigan did offer. And from my understanding, how things went down is Kentucky countered and Michigan countered back. I do know Auburn was making some play behind the scenes as well, but it just wasn't enough. Michigan did, in fact, land the number one player in the transfer portal. Shout out to Dusty May. Shout out to the fucking Queen. And let's fucking go, boys. Let's take a look at Yaxel Lendeborg and what does he kind of bring to Michigan. He is a 6'9" senior, 240 pounds, averages 17 points a game, 11.4 rebounds. Very good player, two-way player. There is projections. There is a strong belief that next year he will definitely be a first-round pick. There is some debate on whether or not he is a first-round quality draft pick this year. He will explore the draft process, but I have been told personally that Dusty and him have actually discussed this, and it's one of those things where there's optimism from Michigan that he will be in this class. And it's one of those things where he wants to go through the process to kind of get the evaluation down. And I mean, I suppose it's possible. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not. It's possible he gets blown away with his draft grade and he does happen to go to the NBA. But at the end of the day, I do know that this has been discussed with Dusty and Michigan. And, you know, I think we're in a good position here, but we are going to have to wait and see. But even so, the fact that Michigan just landed, and I saw a post about this on Twitter. Shout out to that guy. I don't remember his name. Michigan has landed the number one portal player in basketball, the number one player in recruiting for football. Michigan is cooking. Things are very healthy. The resources with NIL, the entire philosophy that they're bringing to the construction of not only basketball but football. And we will focus on basketball here, but it's in a great position, guys. But let's take a look. Not only did Dusty May land the number one player in the portal, but let's look at the class, guys. So our guy, Evan, I can't even pronounce his last name, but all respect to you, Evan Maya. Yaxel Lendeborg coming to Michigan. Dusty May now has 3 of the 6 top players in the portal. Now, this is based on Evan's own rankings. He is an analytics guy. He has messaged me in the past, so shout out to him. So we've talked a little bit, but he's a good dude. You know, he's just trying to get his information out there. This may go down as one of the best portal classes of all time. Best portal classes of all time. Let's take a look at this graphic here. So as you can see, he actually has Yaxel Lendeborg as number 5 overall player. He is number 1 on 247 and some of the other sites. He has Elliot Cadeau, who Michigan also landed, and Maurice Johnson, who is the number 3 player. He's a freshman, guys, considered one of the most physical, dominant defenders in the Big Ten. Big time get. Now he has him ranked as a small forward. He's actually going to be playing the 5, from my understanding. If anyone disagrees with that, let me know in the comments, but I have been told he will play the 5. And then Elliot Cadeau, obviously going to be our point guard. Excellent playmaker. And we all know Yaxel Lendeborg is just an all-around player, NBA caliber player. Very excited about that. Let's take a look here. We got Michigan pulled the top transfer class so far. That's not entirely accurate. We'll get into that. I'll show you guys what I mean by that. But again, guys, major. We got Yaxel Lendeborg, 17 points a game, 11 rebounds, 4.2 assists, 1.8 blocks, 1.7 steals. Elliot Cadeau, 9.4 points a game. But his real strength, guys, is playmaking, carrying the ball up the floor, vision, and being a general for the offense. And that's what Dusty May wants, right? He really wants 2 point guards on the court. Trey Donaldson did transfer. But at the end of the day, Michigan does have an influx of talent coming in. And I think we're going to be just fine there. And I am of the belief that we're not done in the portal. Actually, I can confidently say we're not done in the portal because there's just more roster spots. It's going to go down. Who are we going to get? There's some rumors. There's some smoke that Maya's potentially in the running. We can take a look at that. And then obviously Merez Johnson as a freshman, 7 points a game, 6.7 rebounds. The Wolverines are reloading after a run of the Sweet 16 in year one in the Dusty May era. Absolutely love to see it, boys. Here is the current transfer portal rankings. We are third in the transfer portal rankings. And you can see right here, you got Yaxel Lendeborg at 99. You got Merez Johnson at 95 and Ellie Cadeau. I mean, all 4-star, big additions, guys, big additions. We did lose Trey Donaldson and Sam Walters, which we talked about. I kind of told you guys Sam Walters was there was just some things behind the scenes. He did have an injury, but there was some things behind the scenes. You can kind of see that one coming. But one of the things I do want to show you guys, if we go back, if it will let me go back. Okay, so let's take a look at this, guys. Let's look at not only the transfer rankings, but let's look at the overall rankings. This includes the recruiting and transfer portal. And this is what you really love to see. You give a coach like Dusty May the 6th best class in all of basketball with the likes of Kentucky, Duke, and UConn and North Carolina. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's take a look at this class, huh? So as you can see, we got the major commit, Trey McKinney. We are very excited. Number 21st player in the nation. And then Winters Grady's, I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on Winters Grady. I know he just had a good performance on TV. He was nationally televised game recently. Winters Grady is a Dusty May type player. Trey McKinney, Dusty May type player. I fully anticipate Trey McKinney to get a lot of run next season. If last year we saw with Kason and Pippen, they both got a lot of play as freshmen, which is nice to see. Fully expect Trey McKinney to play minutes that matter, right? Minutes that matter, not garbage minutes that matter. He's a big time player. We're excited. I mean, Dusty May, you add in when you add in guys like Merez, who's a freshman, that's essentially like getting a recruit, guys. He's going to be here 2 to 3 years. It's program's in a great place. Extremely excited for the trajectory of the program. As we know, Michigan has extended Dusty May. They did what they needed to do. And guys, the basketball program is in good hands and has a great trajectory for the long term. So I'm very excited about this. One thing we will do in the near future is what I'll do is once the transfer portal, and I may show this on next Tuesday's show, but once the transfer portal wraps up for Michigan, maybe we'll do a review over everything. Maybe, actually, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about this live on air, I'm going to build us a depth chart so we can get a look at where everybody fits and, what we can expect for next season. So that's a little project I'll make on the side once I have a little time here. But you have it, folks. We have Michigan doing major moves, having one of the best classes in all of basketball, guys. Look at the teams that we're up with. When you give Dusty May, one of the best coaches in basketball, this type of talent, yeah, we're going to be doing a lot more than Sweet 16 runs, boys. A lot more in Sweet 16 runs. So I'm very excited. Next season should be a good year. We're coming for that Big Ten title. Michigan State lost a lot. They don't have the resources to compete right now. I'm not trying to take any shots at little brother, because Tom Izzo is a good coach, great coach. But I feel like Michigan's about to be in a very good position next year. And some of the teams who were challengers to us this year kind of regressed a little bit. Michigan is on the incline, bro. We are trending in the right direction. So that is it. That is where we are, boys. We have a program that is full steam ahead. Player resources, player talent acquisition, player development, excellent head coach, and a very bright future. So I am your host today, boys. TJ Ronin. You can find me on the socials, TJ_Ronin. Our next show is going to be Tuesday, 8 p.m., Michigan Live. And then we have a call-in show Thursday, 8 p.m. We're going to talk ball. We'll talk this, I'm sure. And we do have the Avengers Hangout show Monday. I'm not sure if it's 8 p.m., 9 p.m., or 10. We'll let you guys know on Monday. We'll put out some type of post. But thank you for rocking with me. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, as we are on our chase to 11,000 subscribers. And as you guys know, it is always go blue.